My phone is at the bottom of Bottle Lake. Can you get out of my ear? I'm only like 3 centimeters off of the ground. I went from feeling super sure of myself to, oh shit, maybe it's not as easy as I would have thought. So, trip's off to an interesting start. I dropped my phone in the water. I cried all the way to my site because it's like, what? I hadn't even gotten to my site yet. Before it fell in, I was saying how excited I was and like absolutely beautiful it is here. I was feeling confident, and then bam, that happened. And now it's like, I'm here. It's 6 o'clock. I can either stay or go home. I met the people that are staying in the site across from me, so that makes me feel a little bit better to know that there's people around. And I know how to get back. It's really easy. It's just like a 10-minute paddle. It's just... For a second I thought about going in after it, but that would have been a horrible idea. I have my Garmin in case of emergency. I'm here, I might as well make the most of it and enjoy it while I can. I'm not somewhere far, I'm not somewhere dangerous. Man, it just really freaking sucks, eh? So much for the vlog. I was excited about that too. And now look, I'm just here in this beautiful place. Do I go swim? No, I'm not going. Man, my phone is at the bottom of Bottle Lake. You know what? I'm gonna set up my tent. Guys, can you check for me? Am I good? Is anything gonna fall on my head? There's a tent pad up there, but it smells like poo, so I'm just gonna put it down here. It's prettier anyways. Oh my gosh. There actually are a lot of flies, but they're not biting me. Why don't they want me? So basically, I have the best parents ever who drove out of their way a couple hours to come bring me one of their phones and a camera. just so I could take pictures and videos, which is so kind of them. Although I know it's just a phone and I'll recover, it's just hard not to compare how I thought it would go to how it's going. I am proud that I didn't go home last night though. The moment that my phone fell in, I was like, I might as well just call it a day and go home. But I stayed, which I'm proud of myself for. I don't know why I wasn't scared of bears. I feel like this place is just so good vibes. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood. Yesterday, what I was saying before my phone fell in, is that the water looked so tempting. It was so hot and it was so calm and peaceful and the water was just right. I wanted to go in so bad. And I joked tipping the canoe. I didn't go for a swim, but my phone did. Today, I am definitely going for a swim. I have my own little private beach over at the other side and it's so cute. It's so nice. Very sandy. Perfect little like rock incline in. It's gonna be beautiful. The fish are jumping like absolutely crazy. Each time I look over at the lake, I see just a fish over top of it. Fish. I'm really happy I'm out here. For dinner, I had these delicious pierogies with a side of onion, peas, and spinach. Ooh, it was so good. I was just so bummed last night. I didn't even do anything. I came in, I sat on the rock looking at the water for like an hour, just being sad. And then I figured I might as well set up my tent. Then I ate dinner, watched the sunset, and went to bed. It made me realize how attached to my phone I am, that I thought that I couldn't do this without one. When it's like, what did they do 20 years ago? Okay, well, 30 years ago. People did this stuff without a phone. I don't know why it feels so detrimental. It's not even so much about the phone. It's that I had envisioned this trip going differently and I was excited to vlog, and that was going to be my first solo vlog, and I was stoked and I was just excited to create something. And when I lost that, it kind of felt pointless, like what am I even doing here? And also it came with that, you know, I was trying to prove to myself and to people around me that, you know, I'm capable of doing this by myself, and it felt like losing that kind of lost their votes of confidence and definitely depleted my confidence as well. I went from feeling super sure of myself to like, oh shit, maybe it's not as easy as I would have thought. And it's not like I was even doing something cool. I wasn't whitewater rafting. It was just so stupid. I hit my paddle into the tripod, and even though it was supposed to be secured, it fell over. It definitely gives me imposter syndrome. Like, I shouldn't be here. But that's one lesson of many that I'm gonna learn trying new things. But it's a good reminder that things don't always go as smoothly as you would like to hope. Let me not waste any more of this day. Let's get this show on the road. Lunch menu, chickpea smash, sandwich, chickpeas, excuse me. Chickpea, veg, mayo, salt, garlic, pepper, turmeric. Can you get out of my ear? Nooch. Squish. She thick. That was not very graceful, was it? Guys, leave me alone. That's not happening, is it? So I'm headed to see if I can check out what this is. I'm not expecting a lot, but it would be pretty cool. And I kind of even want to check that. It's about 3 o'clock. I can see where I'm going, so I think I can do it in the right amount of time. The wind died down a lot, so I figured I'd make the trek and see what we got going on down there. Not too much of a paddle, probably take me 30 minutes, and I'll be back for dinner. Yeah, I'm headed right, there's a beachy area right there. I'm headed right there. So I didn't get to the cascade like I wanted. Sorry, you're probably so close. I am not detaching this from my neck this time. So you're just gonna get a close-up. I didn't make it to the cascade because it started forking off into different paths and the reeds were really high. So I was a little scared and I want to make it back in time for dinner and a swim. So that's not a today thing, but I definitely want to come back and check it out. Maybe with someone else so I won't be scared. But it was still a lovely paddle. It's so beautiful. Somehow I'm getting a headwind both ways. It really switched up on me like that. Headed home now. It's freaking hot, man. No, thank you. Roasted red pepper sauce, pasta, and asparagus on tonight's dinner menu. It just took me like 5 minutes to get into this thing. First time, I fell onto the ground because I sat on the screen. And then I couldn't get out. Right now, I'm only like 3 centimeters off of the ground. What a fun day, although I didn't see the cascade. Can't get over how gorgeous it is. 2 mosquitoes did dive straight into my eyeballs. I don't know what is so enticing about them. Hope it was worth it because they met their maker, and I can still feel them. Their legs are lingering. Other than that, I had a great freaking day. That's it for me today though. It's 10:15 and I am zonked major. So I'm headed off to bed. Good night. Good morning. I'm writing a list of 25 things I want to do before I'm 25. I don't have much time left. I've only got a couple months. But solo camping was one of them. So, check. I can't believe I'm almost 25. That just seems unreal. When I was like 16, I couldn't even fathom 25. That seemed ancient. And now it's gonna be me in a couple months. I was never really a goal person, but I figure it's about time to start writing goals, or else the time is gonna go by before I even know it. Wish me luck on this 25 before 25. I think I've only got like 5 complete, but that's okay. There's no harm in trying. It is the definition of muggy right now. Wow, that is the first breeze in a long time. I might have to have another swim before I go. Breakfast, pack up, swim, head out. It's basically a wrap. If you've never tried peanut butter and honey on your pancakes, you need to. It's absolutely delicious. It's kind of better when it's melty. Misjudged the size on this one a little bit. I missed. Nobody steal this idea. They need a personal water fountain headband. So you are the water fountain and it just rains all outside of your radius. Doesn't get you wet, but it rains outside your radius. That way the bugs don't bite you. That is $1 million idea. It's 2 o'clock, which means I'm headed out. That's that. Thank you, Site 102, and thank you for coming with me, even though it didn't go as I had hoped. It was a challenge nonetheless, and it was fun. Whatever goes as planned.